Hello and welcome to Doctor's Orders here at the Chrissy B Show. I'm Dr. Rob Hicks. Today we're going to be talking about osteoarthritis. This is a problem of the joints that causes them to become pain and stiff. In fact, osteoarthritis is the commonest form of arthritis, and generally speaking, it affects the knees, the hips and the spine. But saying that, osteoarthritis can affect any joint in the body. The problem with osteoarthritis is it not only causes pain and stiff joints, but actually it lessens a person's mobility and their ability to do everyday things. So for example, it can be a struggle to simply turn on a tap, or to open a jar of jam, or even to get dressed, to do up buttons. In addition to that, then of course it may affect a person's independence. And also it affects their self-esteem emotionally and their self-confidence, and the likelihood is they're more likely to develop depression, as somebody is with any long-term condition that actually can't be cured. So what actually causes osteoarthritis? Well, it develops after there's been some damage to the joint that the body can't repair fully. So this damage may be a result of a joint injury, it may be the result of people carrying too much weight, so there's excess pressure on the joints and that causes the damage. Or it may be because of repetitive movements, whether that's through work or play or sport of a particular joint, and that causes the damage. The other thing is, of course, as we all get older, we're more likely to develop osteoarthritis, and for some people, although not all people with osteoarthritis, it can run in their family. So what can we do then to reduce our risk of developing osteoarthritis? Well, exercise is incredibly beneficial for the joints because it helps keep them strong and mobile and healthy. It also helps to lose a bit of weight if we need to, so that we relieve that excess pressure on the joints. And ideally, don't overuse a joint, the same joint time and time again, because of course that increases the chance of this condition developing. Now thankfully, there are lots of treatments available that can be used to keep osteoarthritis symptoms at bay and actually keep people active as they want to be. And the first thing is exercise. Now I know many people say, oh, I've got arthritis, I mustn't exercise my joints, it will damage them. Quite the reverse is true, unless of course you've been advised not to exercise by your doctor. Because in general, for the majority of people, exercise is good. It helps strengthen the muscles around the joints. It helps improve our well-being because of the release of the feel-good hormones endorphins. And actually, exercise also helps to reduce pain as well. There's medication, painkillers, anti-inflammatories that can be used, and sometimes doctors will recommend injecting the joints with an anti-inflammatory. Physiotherapy is excellent to help somebody with osteoarthritis, and sometimes it becomes necessary to do some surgery. So for example, to replace the joint with a new one. Now, one of the things that's often overlooked is actually there are a multitude now of devices that can actually make life much easier for somebody who's got osteoarthritis. So it might be having an extension put on the taps so that you can use the taps more easily. It might be using a special device for opening a jam jar. It might be a special device for helping to do up buttons. Or it might simply be a vegetable peeler that's got a thicker handle, and that makes it easier to do the veg and peel the potatoes. So if you have got osteoarthritis, have a think about what things would help you. And what I say to people with arthritis is, what is it that the arthritis is stopping you from doing that you'd like to do? And then we make that our goal for you to achieve. And remember, what's important is to think positively, to keep active, and for you to be in control of your osteoarthritis, and not for your osteoarthritis to be in control of you. So if you need some advice about osteoarthritis, how to prevent it, how to treat it, how to make life easier with osteoarthritis, then do have a chat with your own doctor and seek their advice. And that's Doctor's Orders.